Hi guys, good evening and welcome to my channel Ordel's Kitchen. Guys, this evening I would be cooking some coconut fried chicken and green seasoning rice. Okay, so guys, the first thing I would be doing is to go ahead and season and marinate my chicken. Okay, so I've got all the seasonings that I would be using here, guys, to season and marinate my chicken. So first thing, I've got some smoked paprika. I've got some of my green seasoning and some crushed garlic. I've got some chicken seasoning, some Szechuan seasoning and Cajun seasoning. And in the little bowl there, guys, I've got some coconut milk. Now this is the canned coconut milk, yeah? So I've got some of that. And here, the star of the show, I've got my chicken drums. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and season up. This has been prepped. It has been thoroughly washed with lime and lemon juice and vinegar, guys, and pat dry. So I'm going to go ahead now and season it up, okay, and show you how I do that. Now I've got my little bowl here, guys, and I'm going to put a few drops of olive oil in the bowl so that my seasoning can stick to the chicken. And I'm going to go ahead, guys, and I'm going to add all these seasoning into this bowl. Yeah, everything would be going into this bowl. And I'm going to give it a good mix it into a paste, and then I'll go ahead and I will season my chicken with it. Yeah, so I'm going to mix this into a paste. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use all this goodness. The aroma, it smells nice already. Yeah. And then I'll go ahead and I'm going to rub this in well to my chicken. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead now, guys, and I'm going to rub these seasonings into the chicken and show you guys how I do it. So with clean hands, I add this seasoning, all this goodness to this chicken and season it up well. Rub it in well. All this goodness, rub it in well. So then now, guys, I'm gonna go ahead now and I'm gonna so my chicken has been seasoned well, guys. All that goodness has been rubbed in thoroughly to my chicken. So what I'm gonna do now here is to add my coconut milk, some of it, and I'm gonna give this a good stir. Oh, so I'm gonna leave this, guys, now to soak and marinate. All this goodness to soak and marinate. Yeah, I'm gonna cover this with some cling wrap and I'm gonna place this in my fridge for about 30 minutes and then we'll come right back. Okay, look at that, guys. That's looking beautiful and smells heavenly. Okay, so I'm gonna cover this now with some cling wrap and place it in my fridge, okay, for about 30 minutes and then we'll be right back. Okay, now I'm ready to move on to the next step of my coconut fried chicken and green seasoning rice. Now this is the rest of the recipe and the ingredients that I've got, guys, that I would be using for my rice and my chicken. So first of all, I've got some all-purpose seasoning, some smoked paprika, some dry basil there, and some chicken seasoning. I also got my famous green seasoning here. I've got some red and yellow peppers, bell peppers. I've got some red onions. I've got 4 wiri pepper, some dry thyme, and some green onions. I also got there, guys, some spinach. Now this has been washed So I wash it in warm water. That's why it look wilted like that. I've got some chicken stock, um, some coconut milk, guys, and I've got my chicken here. My chicken is well prepped, well seasoned, well marinated. It's been sitting in my fridge for the past 24 hours. Okay, and over here I've got my rice. Now this is the American long grain brown rice, okay, that I love. Okay, so guys, we're gonna go ahead and put this all together and show you. Okay. Okay guys, so now I've got my little pot here on my cooker, guys, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna fry up all my vegetables. Okay, so in goes my green seasoning. And my onions. There's my spring onion. And my peppers. And I'm gonna let this go, guys, for about, so everything can get soft and get tender. I'm gonna let this go for about 4 to 5 minutes, and we'll be right back. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead now and I'm gonna add my spinach and then season up my pot. Give this a good stir. Then I'm gonna season up my pot now, guys. Then goes my seasoning. Look at those colors in there, guys. Oh my god, look how beautiful that looks. Look at those colors in there. Alright, I'm gonna let this go for a few minutes and then we'll be right back with the rest of the ingredients. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead now, guys, and add my coconut milk. And some of my stock, some of that wonderful chicken stock. And I'm gonna let this bubble away, guys, and then we'll be right back. Okay guys, now my pot is bubbling away nicely. I'll go ahead and add my thyme and 2 of my Wiri pepper. And I'm gonna add my rice now, guys. Go ahead now and we'll add our rice. You know, I forgot to mention that your rice needs to be thoroughly washed to get all the starch out. Yeah, so you have to wash it until the water runs clear and all that starch is gone out of your rice. Okay, so I forgot to mention that before. I'm gonna go ahead, guys, and I'm gonna add a little water, more water to this, guys, so that my rice can cook now. All right. So I'm gonna let my rice go for about 10 to 12 minutes, guys, and then we'll come back and take you through the next step. My rice needs to be cooked now, so we'll be right back. Okay, guys, I've got 2 plantain here, guys, and I'm gonna go ahead and slice my plantain, peel it, slice it, and get it ready for frying. Okay, so we'll go ahead now and we'll do that. I'll show you guys. And I think everybody know how to fry plantain, but I'll just take you guys through the step of how I do mine. Okay, so that's the plantain I've peeled there. I'm gonna go ahead now and I'm gonna slice my plantain. You can slice it any way you want, any way how you like it. This is how I like to fry my plantain. Yeah, and slice it and fry it. So this is exactly how I'm gonna do it and show you guys. You know, you can slice it round, however long, however you want it, you can slice it. And this is 2 nice, hard, ripe plantain. Alright, so we're gonna go over now to my cooker and we'll start frying these plantain, okay? Okay, we go ahead now and I'm going to be frying my plantain. Nice and brown and golden. Okay, this is my rice here, guys, and it's coming along nicely. But I can see it's still not fully cooked, guys, so I'm going to add a tiny little bit of water so that could it would steam and finish cooking my rice. Okay, so a tiny bit of water, and this would steam and finish cooking my rice. And we'll be right back to show you the finished product. And let that steam on low heat now. Okay, guys, and when you finish frying your plantain, it should look like this, yeah. And I put it on some paper towel so the oil, you know, the rest of the oil can drain off. Okay, so this is what your plantain should look like when you finish frying it. So guys, what I'm doing next here now, I've got some flour here, and I'm gonna go ahead and season my flour and get it ready to fry my chicken. So I'm using some garlic powder, a little chicken seasoning, some dry basil, and some all-purpose seasoning. Okay, and I'm gonna give that a good mix. Season up that flour well. I'm gonna give this a good mix, guys, and season up this flour. And then I'm just gonna dust my chicken down in it and get it ready for deep frying. Okay, we'll be right back. Okay guys, I would be dusting my chicken down in this beautiful flavored flour, like so. Yeah, get it ready for deep frying. Make sure it's well coated in all this goodness. Shake off the excess flour and I place it on my board. I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest like so. Coat it down well. Make sure every inch of it is well coated. Okay, I'll come back and show you guys when I'm done. Okay, I'm gonna carry on. Guys, when you finish dusting and coating your chicken down in all that beautiful seasoned flour, this is what it should look like. So what I'm doing next here, I'm gonna go over to my cooker and start deep frying these chicken into beautiful golden brown crisp deliciousness. Okay guys, this is my rice here and this is done. This is what it should look like when you finish. I'll take the thyme sprigs out. This is what it should look like, guys, when you finish. Yeah, so I'm gonna lower my heat. Gonna fluff this up. Look at that, guys. Gorgeous, beautiful. All right, so we're gonna be right back to show you the finished product. Okay, I've got my little wok here now on my pan, guys, with my oil. So what I'm doing now here, I'm going to go ahead now and I'm frying my chicken drums in that beautiful golden I'm gonna go ahead, guys, and let that fry nice and brown and crispy and cook well, and then we'll come back and we'll show you the finished product. Guys, when you finish frying your chicken, it should look like this, you know, golden, succulent, juicy fried chicken. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna go ahead now and I'm gonna plate up and I'm gonna show you the finished product of my coconut fried chicken and green seasoning rice with some steamed vegetables. Okay, so we'll be right back. Okay, Guys, this is the finished product of my coconut fried chicken and green seasoning rice with some steamed vegetable and fried plantain. Guys, me and my family would be having this for dinner today, and I can assure you this is delicious. Anyway, if you like my video, guys, please give me a thumbs up. Please like, share, and subscribe. All my measurements and ingredients will be down in the description box. If you're new to my channel, you're welcome. Please hit the subscription button and the little notification bell so you would be notified whenever I upload a video. Thank you for your support, guys, and please don't forget to like, share, and comment. I'll see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.